Welcome, excuse me. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's Soulfax here, and you're watching me attempt to cast Starcraft 2, and we have a PvZ, a TvZ on Cloud Kingdom. And let's start with introducing our players. Playing in the left-hand side corner, playing in the blue car, representing the race turn. It is what the fuck? We're gonna call you Dan because your name is complicated, and playing in cross position against him in the fashionable, ever so fashionable color red. Playing the race Zerg, it is Hordeon. Yay! Another Team Echo replay for you guys here, and let's bring up the scoreboard. And already the lag begins. I have having a little bit of issue with my computer recently. So every game that I play, and I mean every single game that I play, for some undissolved reason as of yet, I get frame drops, and I get really serious frame drops. So yeah, I need to. Oh, stop doing that. What did I press? Oh, I pressed that. Now let's see what opponents are playing at. Now we see the extractor trick coming down from Hordeon to get himself on supply block because he built that overall just a little bit late. In the meantime, our Terran player doesn't seem to be going for a quick barracks out of the ordinary. Nothing out of the ordinary as of yet for him. Is he gonna go for a barracks right after here? He has the minerals to build a barracks right about now. And oh, what does he decide to do? Is that a proxy barracks? Yes, that is a proxy barracks near this Naga tower in the middle of the map. This probe, this overlord actually has a chance of seeing this, but no, it's just a little bit out of range of that overlord there. So we will see what Dan decides to do with this, because he has a nice positioning of this proxy barracks here, and his opponent is probably going for a expand on natural here right about now. Let's see, what is he doing? Yes, he's going to expand on natural, and he's doing a double proxy barracks here, so that will be very deadly against the opponent who doesn't expect it. He doesn't have scouting information that overlord will be there in a minute or so. He really needs to send a probe, and that is why you always send a probe scout. Even if you're in Masters League like these players are, you really need to send a probe scout to scout your opponent's base. And if he didn't send a probe scout to scout his opponent's base, he's relying on that slow moving overlord to get there. He's actually not gonna even scout the opponent's ramp here to see what his opponent is doing, and I don't know what he's doing. He really needs to get some scouting information on his opponent, because it's normal for the Terrans to go for a 2 racks when they see that they're not being contested, they're not being scouted. Now he sends his own scout, and I think that Hordeon can actually determine that something is wrong, because that scout is very late. Usually Terran players scout after the supply depot that finishes around 10 supply. So that is, I believe, 1 minute 15 into the game. And he will see that something is wrong. So the first Marine is popping out now, and he will try to build a bunker here, I believe. Yes, he needs to really build a bunker here because he does have a lot of Marines. He now definitely knows something is wrong, because he's targeting that drone here. He might want to build an extractor to save that drone here. And here's the first Marine. He sees the Marine, and he's pulling down all of his drones. He can actually kill all of those units there, but there's more Marines popping out here. There's 3 on the field total for Dan here, and now no, absolutely no units mining any minerals for Hordeon at this point in time, and a big lash in the middle. He's trying to get us around on those units. He gets the surround, he can kill them off, but at what cost? He's gonna lose so many units here. There's 1 more Marine popping out here, and now the Marines are all dead, but there's 1 more Marine in the field. He has only 100 minerals, while his opponent is vigorously here mining his minerals, and he's only not mining minerals, he's only now mining gas here, getting 2 Zerglings on the field, creating 2 more, but he has the economic advantage at this point in time, I believe, even though he lost a lot of drones here. Let's see how many he lost. He only lost 4 workers? That is great play for Hordeon here, and now those Zerglings attack the Marines. They might be able to get a few kills here, because those Marines are not in a position, but that Marines will get a few kills here, and now Hordeon really needs to fall back, but no, but there's more Zerglings here. He can destroy this, he can get the kill here on those Marines, but that Marine is a great position. He will be able to do so many damage to those Zerglings here. Now he really needs to attack the main base correctly, and that is a big flaw of the proxy barracks, because your opponent can attack your base directly here. He really needs to lift up the supply depot. If it doesn't, he will be in such a big peril from those Zerglings here, and he lifts it in time, but still those Zerglings can rush through it. Those Zerglings can destroy that supply depot, no problem. Oh, actually that is going to be a problem here because they can't get the area they need, and now he's going to be pulling SCVs here to repair those supply depots here. In the meantime, he's retreating here, so a good play from Hordeon here. He's just making links here. He didn't go for a queen just yet. He's working on speed, and now he's trying to saturate both this mineral line, and at this point in time, I think he has more drones than his opponent has, and now he really needs to pull back those links, because they will be cornered. He will lose a few of them. Now definitely there's 4 Marines on the field. Nice stutter step from Dan here, getting to those Marines, and now there's a big swell of Zerglings going down here, but I don't think that's a good idea to attack. He really needs to just pull back here and work on his advantage. He already has a big advantage at this point in time. Put 2 spine crawlers here and your opponent can't do anything, but it seems that Hordeon is very persistent with this attack. His opponent expanding in his base here. Now he deals with the Marines. He can actually take this down because there is no SCV to repair this, but finally the SCVs come and 2 Marines in the back that will be able to do a lot of damage, maybe even kill a few of those Zerglings off, but there's 2 more to reinforce here, and now Hordeon is just playing a great game. He managed to counter that 2 Rex barracks. He might just want to destroy this, but look at this. Dan is lifting those barracks in his main base here. That is a big sign of defeat, and I don't know how actually his opponent can do it. His double expanding here, trying to get those expansions, trying to get the economic lead again, but look at the supply at this point in time. The worker supply is almost even here, but the big difference is that Hordeon is mining and 2 base. He has the supply difference, the supply advantage as well as the mineral income advantage. There's nothing going on here at this point in time. Those Zerglings are still trying to break in, and this is actually a good play for Hordeon because Dan is losing a lot of minerals while he's trying to repair this constantly. He's losing a lot of mining time as well. He only has a few Marines here, a few SCVs mining here. Those Marines have not yet popped out, and when they do, Hordeon will need to retreat here, but at the meantime, he's doing a great job here by doing a lot of damage to his opponent's economy again. And now he pulls back. He'll definitely go back to his base, or he might just actually try and bust his way into here, but he's going for a 3rd hatchery here, as well as he's going for a evolution chamber here at the natural base. He's got those 2 queens finally. He's got gas, only 1 gas, not mining from it. At this point in time, he actually needs to mine from some gas because he got the evolution chamber, but that evolution chamber might be something for something else. While his opponent is trying to get a fact, trying to tech up here, but he won't be able to do much. Like I said, he is so far behind. His opponent is on 3 base. He's closed in his base. He needs to make really just a lot of units to be able to break out of his base to put down his natural in some normal order. He is working on Steam, though, that might actually help him, but I don't see how Hordeon can really lose it. This is one of those situations when you really can't lose a game. He's hitting those injects. He's got the probe production. Let us see how many probes he got. He's got 10 probes than his opponent has. He's working on a 3rd hatchery. He's got the 3rd queen on the way to the 3rd base here. He's got a lot of links. I mean, the army advantage is also in his favor, just a little, I mean, oh, wrong number. Army advantage is also in his favor, just a little bit. Oh, actually, he got a lot less drones than his opponent. Oh, I was very confused here. How the hell does Dan have so many probes? But look at this, he's oversaturating this base. He's gonna mine it out in no time whatsoever. And in the meantime, Hordeon is just taking down those rocks. He's going to tech up here. I think he should go for roaches, because roaches or banelings to go for that, either baneling or roach bust. And one thing that I would actually like to see is him to tech up to that lair and then go for a drop in the main base and totally destroy his opponent, because his opponent has, the only thing his opponent has are a few units here, a few Marauders, Marines, and a few Hellions here. Now he's finally doing the transfer of the natural base here down. A lot of SCVs actually, and all those SCVs will repair the main base for a few seconds here. Maybe a misclick, or and now a big attack in the middle here. He's gonna get to surround those units. Bad play from Dan here, getting those units surrounded. He will be able to destroy everything here, and if those units fall, so will the SCV. And oh my god, those SCV are trying to get back. And a great surround for Hordeon here. He managed to get them back here now. Oh, so many pains, so much damage going from Dan here. All of those SCVs are falling. What a great play from Hordeon here, and what a bad day from those SCVs. Look, one Marine trying to fend off like 50 Zerglings here. He's not gonna be able to do it naturally, but that even might be able to just break in here. No, he's gonna go for the command center, forcing liftoff, putting a few of those Zerglings under it here. He's gonna just float it to the 3rd base, checking the 3rd base here, and now he's totally in charge of this game. Even though he doesn't have the superior probe number, he has everything else. I don't know how Hordeon can lose this base. He's even working on a 4th base, I believe. No, he's working on lair. Excuse me, I misread the title there here, and I don't think that Dan has sight of this units there. He probably knows that his opponent has a lot of units here. He's only working on 3 barracks here and 1 factory, so that is not enough to do anything here. Look at this, so many units. And I mean, Hordeon didn't decide to go for anything here. I think he's just trying to recuperate here, because it's very early in the game still. You gotta remember, it's only 12 minutes into the game here. He didn't go for any sort of further teching here. He's taking 4 gas at this point in time, so he is going for teching very soon here. He's making a lot of drones, so he wants to go for a long game. He wants to crush his opponent, to punish him for doing a cheesy build like every other player wants to do. I mean, the most satisfying thing in the world is to defend a build, to defend a cannon rush, a 2 racks, or something along those lines, a proxy something, and then just let the game roll on, use your advantage, and then just flat out crush your opponent. But we see Dan trying to get his SCV, get his, what is it called? He's trying to get his command center down, but Hordeon is just totally destroying his troops. He's gonna lose so many units here. Don't think that's a good trade for Hordeon, because there's one alien up there doing so much damage to those Zerglings here, but still Dan is gonna lose so many units here. Look at all those SCV, they was totally exposed, and if Hordeon decided to go back for those SCV, he might have been able to do a lot of damage. But Hordeon is still in this game very much. He's building on a Spire here, so he will go for those Mutalisks here, or maybe he's just gonna go for a fast stack 2 Broodlords here just to humiliate his opponent as much as he can. But he didn't build a Roach Warren, which is kinda, I wouldn't call it surprising here. He didn't build even a Baneling Nest, so he might be going for Ling Mutalisk play here, which is not a bad idea. But again, he's trying to poke in here. See that there was a lot of units from Dan here. He won't be doing that again, and now Dan is slowly getting back into this game, but again, I don't think there's any possible way for him to get back in this game. If he pulls some miracle drop here in the main base, he might be able to do something like double drop and destroy the lair here and kill every single hatchery. That might be a way to get back in this game, but as things stand now, he won't be able to do anything. He's building finally a starport here, and another barracks here. He's trying to get that third command center down, I believe. He wants to get the third command center down because he assumes that his opponent is like on 7 bases at this point in time, which he isn't. He's only on 3 bases, and now he's going for that surround here. But that is not the best engagement for Hordeon here, because there's a lot of those aliens here. He's gonna lose a lot of links, while his opponent has some more units here behind that. That wall is not complete. Oh, and he gets the wall down. Almost getting behind the wall before it got down, but those clutch SCVs, great play from them. And Hordeon is going for those Mutalisks here. Let's see where they pop. He's going for macro hatchery in his base, so he's going for that 3-base Zerg player here. Now working on his creep spread quite a lot. He's working on it on the middle of the field, so his units can get to his opponent's base a little bit sooner here. And now he's making a few Banelings here. When the hell did he put down a Baneling Nest, and where did he put it to? Oh, I didn't see it. Excuse me for that. And he's working on a fourth base. No, he's working on a macro hatchery. Now he's trying to bust here in the middle. He needs to detonate those Zerglings actually, and he gets in the middle, but that's not enough of those Zerglings to actually destroy all of these units. And now a good placement for Dan. He might be able to do even more damage. There's the first stack. He needs to get that siege mode down. He's gonna get surrounded. The tank will go down, but as well as the rest of the Zerglings. And that's a big win from Hordeon, getting those supply depots down, supply blocking Dan. Almost supply blocking Dan and getting that first tank down. He's got a lot of units on the field. Oh, those are not units, those are creep tumors. And now he's finally getting those Mutalisk out. Let's follow this Mutalisk with the magical powers of the camera mode. Now he's getting them in the main base. He will be able to do a lot of damage to the structures, because those units of Dan are not so mobile as they might be. He's doing so much damage to those SCVs. Let's see how many SCVs he actually killed. He killed only 31 SCVs in this game. Only? How the hell is that possible? Do you remember that? That was a big kill of SCVs there. That was at least 20 SCVs, and I think I was wrong here. Now he's again trying to poke in here. There's not a lot of Marines here. He doesn't want to engage them, although directly here they don't have any Marines, excuse me, any upgrades. In the meantime, Hordeon is going for 4th base, a lot of Lings on the field. He wants to go for upgrades actually. I don't know where his upgrades are. He has worked on a melee attack 2-2, but well, that's just not enough. He needs to go for 3-3. Now he's morphing more Banelings here, so he's going for that Baneling Mutalisk play that we all love to see here, which is going to effectively destroy his opponent. I mean, he knows that he can't lose here. He might be able to lose it somehow, but I don't know how. And now he's gonna go again and harass his opponent's mineral line here. He's going for that bust at the same time here, and let's see if he will be able to do it. That's a lot of Banelings here. They're gonna detonate, and let's detonate, you stupid persons. Detonate. No, he's gonna pull back, and there they detonate. He's getting in the middle. There's a few Banelings left here. He's gonna surround the tank. The tank will go down very quickly here, but those Marines are still have very much damage to do. They have 1-1, 2-2 will be soon down, but now he rolls in with the Mutals just to clean this up. More Zerglings. So we'll look at that swell of Zerglings. My frame rate is up to 8 frames per second. That is so stupid here. And now the noob. What is he calling him a noob? He proc-seek. You did 2 racks here. You're gonna lose, even though you don't want it. You're gonna lose here. You have no right calling him a noob. But look at all those poor SCVs. They're gonna get totally slaughtered. You know you lie. You know you lie. Ah, the European English language here. Ah, that's so nice to see. And oh, he's killing so many units here. And I think that Dan is one of those players that don't like to lose, even though when they're he leaves, and GG for Hordeon here. That was a great game. My voice is kind of shot here. I don't know. I really need to work on my voice because I lose my voice 1/5 of the time when I actually every second time. What fifth of the time? That didn't make any sense. Every second time that I cast a game, I lose my voice. And what I mean by I lose my voice sounds like this. Do you hear it? It's not so good. Maybe I need to drink some water. Let us see. Okay, I drank some water. It sounds just a little bit better. It even feels a little bit better. So, but yeah, with enough stalling, I hope you enjoyed this cast. My name has been Soulfax, and you have watched my video. Yes, have watched my video. Totally got sidetracked here. Until next time, guys, keep it steady and carry on.